What's up, guys? It's me back again, another video here, and I'm bringing to you a custom I'm very proud of. This is Hellboy, character that I've loved for a long time. I grew up watching a lot of the movies, some of the animated movies, even the newer one, which wasn't great. I still enjoyed because I just like seeing the character. Lots of potential, its gothic visuals, the horror elements, the fact that he can kind of just like fight a monster, and it looks, it's very visually cool. I like the character. So I want to make a custom for it, and I've wanted to have a solid figure of Hellboy for the longest time. And, I got some of the older figures, and I really enjoyed them. But there's always something wrong with them, so I tried to make my own customs, yada, yada, yada. A lot of failed attempts. And now we're here with this one, which I'm very happy about how it turned out. Let's just get started, since he does have his jacket, but the recipe, it's just a wrestling figure. The neck and the traps were from a different wrestling figure, since I like the head articulation and the head sculpt. And I sculpted onto the head sculpt to make it look like Hellboy. Basically, I just use hot glue to build up the muscle mass and the shape and give the proportions I want. The boots are from a different wrestling figure that I cut out. This was made from like some spongy packaging kind of foam type stuff, wrapped in duct tape, or not duct tape, masking tape, Mod Podge, paints, ball joint from a Hero Factory figure for good range, and then twisty ties to give it wired fingers for articulation there. The pants are just glued. It's just glued on black fabric that's stretchy, and I like the color of it. Added some brown paint to make it look dirty. Same with the boots. And these are just the belt, 2 strips of foam with pouches from various figures that I found. Tail, pipe cleaner with masking tape. And the Good Samaritan, get it out here. It is just the barrel of another gun with a random handle from, I think, the same gun actually. And it just fits right there. Like so. I like how it looks. I want it to be, large. I wanted it to have length. That's what she said. That joke didn't die a long time ago at all. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out overall. So let's get into articulation real quick. The arm goes out that far, 360 stuff, bicep swivel. I wasn't bending too far, but it doesn't need to. His ab has a good crunch, good far back, waist swivel. Head, like I said, is good articulation, get some good expression going. Ball joint at the wrist, of course, and wired fingers, like I said. The legs is very important to me. I want to have good leg range with the fabric. So it kicks out fully, bends at the knees fully, even though the fabric kind of pinches. The knee's just gonna get it out of the joint, otherwise it'll just get stuck. You can do the splits, like so. Foot moves up, back, pivots slightly. And yeah, that's it for articulation. It's not the biggest amount, but it's just really the main important stuff is there to get by with what I need. And as for accessories, let's get into his accessories. He really only has, well, technically 2. He has the Good Samaritan, and then I'm putting on his jacket, which is something my mom made for another one of the Hellboy customs that didn't work out, that I made a while ago, and I just kept it because it was still really cool. And I've just modified it. I've glued it here and there just to make it fit how I want. Painted some parts, dirtied it up, added the slit in the back for the tail. Just so it works well. Where's his gun? Wait, what? Oh, I put it back. Yeah, and this is what he looks like with the jacket on. I really like how it looks. It looks large. It looks like a durable, like a thick old jacket, but it doesn't look too large on him. Like, it doesn't look weird or goofy or anything. It doesn't restrict any articulation, and I think it looks really cool, really badass. I like the color of it, of course. And yeah. So, as I stated earlier, I had some of the older Hellboy figures here. Well, mainly just this one, honestly. I really like this one, grew up with this one. I've had this for a long time. Taken parts from him, and his leg broke and stuff. He's been through a lot. But I still really like the figure, and I appreciate it, and it's good stuff. And then this one, here he's next to the Lycan figure that I made a while ago, which I think they look really cool together. there's, you know, a little werewolf type creature character. And that's about the size of like a normal Marvel Legend compared to him. Here's next to the Venom, since I always compare Venom with everything. Venom's a little taller. Here's next to the tiny Mega Blocks Hellboy. See him down there. Which I also very much loved. And the leatherback that I made, which I might make a video on because I liked. Oh, and one more comparison just because. The Robert Pattinson Batman that I made. I haven't made a video on him, I might, because I like how this custom turned out. It was a simple one. And yeah, obviously not in scale. Oh, and because why not? Kong. Custom Kong. Yeah. Which, speaking of Godzilla vs. Kong stop motion, I'm working on that as more of a side project. It's not the top of my priorities. I want to get it done, of course, eventually, but it's not like, you know, just it'll come out when it comes out. Don't worry about it too much. Don't like be waiting for the release day, because there isn't an exact one. It just happens. It'll just happen, I guess. That is that. Yeah, overall, I just wanted a solid figure interpretation of the character with all the elements that I liked. You know, like all the specific things, like what kind of pants he's gonna wear. I wanted that like tucked into boots type look, good old dense utility belt. Want him to have, you know, just that stocky build. You know, I was really happy with it. And the other Hellboy customs that I made, I never like would really fully finish them. You know, there'd always be some unfinished part of it that I kind of just left, and I was like, oh. Or I just kind of leave it, be like, oh, I'll finish it, or, you know, get the important stuff done later. And it never happened until now, and I'm really happy with it, because Hellboy, character that I enjoy, a lot of good memories associated with it, and it's a custom I care about, you know? And I'm really happy I was able to get it how I wanted, get it how I wanted it to look. That's what I just said. And here's next to Doomslayer, because why not? Another tiny one that I made. Yeah, look at him. Looks pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm guessing that'll be all. This is definitely one of my favorite customs. It's simple, but it's effective. It's kind of clean. It's solid. It's all neat. It's good. It's finished. And I'm really happy with it in the end. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. Might make a little stop motion with this guy or something. I don't know. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night, day, wherever you are. Be good, I guess. Yeah. Thanks, guys.